And now, marine weather around Alaska.
Okay, up first, looking at today's satellite imagery, we got low pressure out here over the southern Bering Sea, pushing front eastward across the Alaska Peninsula, with areas of rain and showers occurring across the entire region out there, up to the Pribilof Islands, actually all the way up to the Seward Peninsula during the day today, and then just a lot of cloudiness with low pressure in this area. Another front, one band already moving through the southeast coast, this one following closely behind, and yet this mass of clouds will be tracking northeastward quite rapidly in good southwest flow aloft. For tonight, or actually for tomorrow, here's the next front makes landfall, the one that's back in this area currently. That comes in and increases the wind and rain again tomorrow afternoon for the southeast coast. Wet conditions for the North Gulf Coast, dry in the interior all the way up to the Arctic coast. And breezy northerly winds here, get a little gusty around the eastern Aleutians, Alaska Peninsula with showers over the eastern Bering Sea. Quiet in the west under high pressure. And for Saturday, a trough swinging southward here brings rain across the Pribilof Islands and about to move into the eastern Aleutians in the afternoon with low pressure over the southwest interior. Fairly light winds out here over the Bering Sea. And this, another system, brings more rain and wind into the southeast coast for Saturday. And for the coastal water forecast for tomorrow, south to southeast winds for the south coast at 20 knots, seas 10 to 11 feet, and south to east winds at 15 to 25 knots for the north coast. Lynn Canal, Glacier Bay, northern inner channel, southeast at 20, seas 4 feet. Small craft advisories for Stevens Passage, southeast at 25, and southeast at 30 knots with 8-foot seas for Clarence Strait. And for Saturday, for the south coast, south to southeast winds 25 knots, seas even higher, 13 to 16 feet now, and east-southeast winds at 20 to 25 knots for the north coast, so those seas up there 9 to 12 feet. Southeast winds 15 knots for Stevens Passage to Lynn Canal, and south winds at 25 for Clarence Strait. And for the eastern North Gulf Coast tomorrow, southeast winds 20 knots, seas around 9 feet, east at 15 there in Prince William Sound, and light variable winds for the Barren Islands at just 10 knots, seas up to 5 feet, and for Cook Inlet, northerlies 20 knots, seas 5 feet, turn northeast at 20 for Kamishak Bay. And then on Saturday for Cook Inlet, light west-northwest breeze at 10, west 15 for Kamishak Bay, northwest 15 for the Barren Islands and the North Gulf Coast, northeast 15 for the eastern coast, and north at 10 for Prince William Sound. Kodiak Island, variable winds tomorrow 10 to 15 knots, southeast 15 in Bristol Bay, and west-southwest 15 to 20 knot winds for the Alaska Peninsula with 3 to 6 foot seas. And for Saturday, for the Alaska Peninsula, west winds 20 knots, seas 5 to 7 feet. West wind at 20 with 4-foot seas for Bristol Bay. West winds 15 to 20 knots across Kodiak Island, seas 3 to 6 feet. Eastern Aleutians on Friday, west winds 30 knots, seas 8 to 9 feet. Adak and Atka, west-northwest at 25 knots. And for the western Aleutians, northwest winds 10 to 20 knots. And for Saturday, light variable winds under high pressure, Shimei-Kiska Island and Chitka Island, west-southwest at 15 knots. Heading east, winds pick up, west at 20 there for Adak and Atka, and then small craft advisories, west winds 25 to 30 knots for the eastern Aleutians. And for the southwest coast tomorrow, northeast winds at 15 knots, northeast 15 for Norton Sound and St. Lawrence Island as well, and north 15 for the Pribilof Islands, but small craft advisories there for St. Matthew Island, north at 25 with seas at 8 feet. And then for Saturday, northwest at 20 for the Pribilofs, west 20 St. Matthew Island, small craft advisories for the Kuskokwim Delta Coast, northwest 25, north at 20 Yukon Delta Coast, St. Lawrence Island, and about the same in Norton Sound. Eastern Beaufort Sea coast there from Barter Island to Demarcation Point tomorrow. Small craft advisories west at 25 knots, diminishing to northwest at 20 knots farther to the west. Central coast north at 15 and northeast winds 20 to 25 knots. So the western Arctic coast and the Chukchi Sea, north winds 20 knots. And then for the day Saturday, Small craft advisories for the Chukchi Sea. North to northeast winds at 25 knots, and the western Arctic coast, north to northeast 20 to 25 knots. And then we've got northwest winds, 20 knots for the central coast, and the far eastern Bulwark Sea coast, small craft advisories, west winds 25 knots, so those seas up to 7 feet.